Style is the answer to everything.
Hi guys and gals, it's Tara here from the Paper Whisperer, and today we are working on our nostalgic Noel from 4am Junk Journals. We are going to make a little pocket thing from a template from Rach and Bella Crafts to put in our journal for 4am Junk Journals because I absolutely love this little thing. So we're going to I traced it out already. We are going to cut it out of the papers from 4am Junk Journals. So we're going to start with that. And while I'm cutting this out, how are we all doing? We are not going to use those scissors because they're too big. How are we all doing? I am doing okay. I want to say hello to all of my new subscribers and all of my ones that have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am so glad that you're here. And we are going to learn so many new things. Maybe some old things, because I'm going to probably show you things you already know. But I'm going to show you my way of doing them. They might be the easy way. It might be the hard way. But we're going to do them together. But I'm so excited that you are here. Do this with me. These templates can be picked up over at Rach and Bella on her Kofi page. These papers can be picked up over on Kofi also for 4am Junk Journals. Yes, I'm doing a blended video because, one, I just love these little tag things. And I haven't put the 4am Junk Journal together that I was doing. So I was like, we could do two things at once. So here we are. That's a Rach and Bella paper. We're not going to use that. So we're just going to set that off aside. But that is the paper I am using for one part of it. And then this is the other paper that I'm using. But I thought this would be cool to put in the signature. So that is what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you how to do it. But I will leave the link to Rach and Bella and 4am Junk Journals in the description box like I always do. And you can go over. These tags were for week 2 for Rach and Bella Crafts for the Christmas craft off, and these papers were released last week. I did do a flip through of them. I will leave the card up above, and if I can figure out how to leave the link to the video, I will definitely leave the link to the video in the description box so you can go back and watch that also. These are fun to make. I made one for my Rach and Bella giveaway journal because I try to put one of everything that I've made for the collab in the giveaway journal. I did put that together yesterday off camera, but I will do a flip through of that on camera when it's completed so that everybody can see what that looks like. Now let me get these scraps out of here. We're not going to be working with these scraps and these little... My mat needs a good cleaning, I know, but we ain't got time for that around here. We got crafting to do. Crafting's more important right now than doing that. And then you take these pieces that you have like this, and you fold them over. You make sure they meet up, and then you crease them like this. And they create a pocket, essentially, which is really nice. Then you build upon it when you're done. So they're even. My bow's going to be upside down, but that ain't going to matter once you see what we do, because it's going to be covered up anyways. I need to come in here and make another snip because we don't want to see no white. No white. I don't want no white. Oop. And then this one here we do the exact same thing with. We fold it. We fold it. I don't want my teddy bear to be not have a head, so when I put this one on, we will make sure Mr. Teddy Bear has a head. So this one here slides on like that, and then you bring it down like so, and then we might have to put something on these tags because they're a wee bit bam, you know. So I gotta cut them down also because they're a wee big. So I'm going. How big are they? They are 1, 2, 3, 4. I say 4.5. So I'm gonna come down to 4 inches. So let me get my cutter board here. Because my cutter board should be on my desk anyways, but it's not. So we're gonna take them down to 4 inches. Cut them both at the same time because why waste time, right? Let's see what 4 inches look like. Yeah, 4 inches is a little bit better. Actually, they could probably go down to 3.5. Let's take them down a little more. Let's take them down to 3. 3.5. Put your scraps in your scrap bucket. Yes, that is a lot better like that. All right. So we're going to cover them up because they are literally in your face. So let's see, what paper are you going to use, Tara? What paper? I'm playing in the papers from the kit, of course, because we have so many papers to use. Why don't I, instead of using these papers, why don't I use, I was looking for those earlier, so let's throw those up there. Why don't I grab myself some of the dyed paper I made the other day and use that because that will break up some of that all that paper that's going on, like all the, you need to punch these so that I can find these after all the pattern that's going on. So if I use this, it won't be so in your face after, because I have more pattern that I'm going to be putting on there. So let's do that. We're going to use some art glitter glue as always. Put this up here for the time being. I went to bed the other night and left the pin out of my art glitter glue. I did that because I'm the worst crafter ever. But I come into my office and I'm like, why is my pin out of my art glitter glue? Was somebody in my office crafting while I was sleeping? Well, my journal isn't done that needs to be done, so what were they doing while they were in here? Making a mess? No, it was just me not cleaning up behind myself when I was done. That's what it was. It was just me not cleaning up behind myself. Because I'm good for that. Then we're just gonna cut these tags out. Just cut the tag out there, not leave half the tag there. I think this will help break up some of the pattern. And we put it in the journal also because there's a lot of pattern papers. And we have to find our hole punch again. So we have to do that. Punch these holes out. And we want around corners, yeah. And then you take these here. You take them. Oh yes, that's a lot better. And you put them here. You'll flip this up. And you glue your tag on. Like this. And it creates a pocket. Another pocket. And then you'll flip this over like this. Flip this up. And then you glue this one on and you create another pocket. Like this. So then you have this like this. This like this. And then he's really big, but I like it because you can tuck into this. But this is not on. I don't print on cardstock. I print on 24-pound paper. And I have extra cardstock. So what I'm going to do to make it sturdier is I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and I'm going to glue these down on a piece of cardstock, and then we're just going to make them stronger. We're going to cut them out after I glue them down because they are going to essentially be the closure for the small tag piece. So we want them to be a little bit stronger. We don't want them to not be strong and then they get ripped. So we're going to glue these down, and then I just have to cut them out. I probably should have done this off camera so you didn't watch me do this, but I didn't think I would have to do this, but you know, until you start making them and seeing them, you don't really know. So normally I don't have to reinforce anything, but these are going to have to be reinforced, unfortunately. I'll show you what I mean in just a second when I get it. I can speed this part up too if I have to. I really like these little, I don't know, scalloped edge things that are in this. I think it's called Merry Makers collection. But where these are from is from the Merry Makers collection. And the front tag piece is from the Merry Makers collection also. I just shrunk the paper down to 5x7 size. I don't always keep the papers this. Oh yeah, that's a lot better like that. And then that will come out from under it. Perfect. So, do we want to put a hole up there, put a ribbon up there? Decision, I can just put a bow up there. Right. So what you want to do before you put that on there is take your glue and go the edge of your tag to close in your tag if you want. You don't have to. I just choose to because I don't want nothing to come out of my tag that I put in it. And then I'm going to put my finger where I don't want to put glue. And then I'm just going to put glue up around the edge of this to glue it down. Because ultimately, this is going to be a closure, like I said. Oh, I put glue where I didn't need to put glue. Hopefully it doesn't. No. And then we have to do the one for the back yet. All right, so let me cut this one out quick so we can do the one on the back. I use these scissors here to get the extra from around, and I can, let's see, cut it quick. Get this out of the way, and then we can, and then I can. I think this will be a cute addition to any the journal signature, or even if you just want to clip it on a page so it like flips out. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it actually in the signature of the journal. We will see, because in my next video that I'm going to film, we'll have this piece in it, so we will know how I'm going to, or what I'm going to do with it, so, which will be cool. I chose this piece here because it had Santa and the elf, and Santa was writing or checking his Christmas list. So now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did on the other side. We are going to glue the tag like we did. If this video goes over 30 minutes, I am really sorry, but I want to make sure that you guys see the whole process of this, because I think it's the coolest thing ever. You know, how Rachel created this tag thing, and then here I am using another shop's collection to, all right, so I have to make sure that it covers that tag but still holds, so I think no glue past there. Elf side, so it's hard when you're doing the opposite side. Don't mind me. I'm trying to do it at the, make sure it glues. There we go. There we go. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. And then it'll pop out like this. And you have this part of this tag. Yes, that is super cool. Yeah, we use the big tag, but hey, it still looks, that whole piece actually slides right out, but once it's sewed in the signature, it will not do that. Actually, I could actually sew that in quick but I don't want to because I'm going to be sewing it into the signature. So there's that. And then, let's grab us some Christmas bows and put some Christmas bows on there. We need to put this in. We need to put this away. Put this away. So we don't. I don't know what I'm going to do for tags in that right now. Maybe we can make some tags later on and put in it. But as of right now, we don't have no tags and I have no clue what I want to put in it. So there is that. But I do know I want to put this bow on here. So we are going to put this bow on here. So. And then we are going to put this bow on the other side. Flip it over. Santa's going to have a bow right here. As you know, Santa needs a bow while he's working. And you're not going to see that on the other side, like, because it's going to be on the pages. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, that bow fell off because I didn't give it enough time because I'm being impatient. Hold it together because Fabri-Tac does glue. It's just because I'm being impatient. So. What else do we want to put on it? What else do you want to put on there, Tara? I have plenty of stuff to put on it. It's for Christmas. I think we're just going to leave it like that for now because we're going to be putting it in the journal and then we can put stuff on the tags and stuff. But that is how it's going to be in the journal. And then we put tags and stuff on it. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please make sure you like and subscribe and have a fantastic day. Bye.